Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Linda's Romper Room. We're just popping on here to participate in two themes, actually. Teddy Bear Tuesday, which is hosted by me at Linda's Romper Room, and Peeka Wednesday. And the theme for Peeka Wednesday is teddy bears. So we did not have a teddy bear outfit to put on Firefly, but we had this. Actually, I had this big teddy bear. Someone gave him to me. My friend gave him to me, local dolly friend, and I just washed him up today or yesterday and got him all clean. So I spoke too soon about doing really good. I still feel good mentally, but I did something yesterday to my knee. I've been pushing it a little, probably too hard, I guess, on my bicycle, running it without the motor, and then going uphill pretty steep. So I could feel the stress on my knee and knew I needed to cut back, but we grew up with this no pain, no gain attitude, and you can't have that no pain, no gain attitude at 70. So I don't know what happened to my knee, but it was excruciatingly painful. It was swollen up really bad, and I couldn't even walk on my leg. I couldn't even get to the bathroom without breaking a sweat and feeling like I was going to pass out. The pain was the worst pain I've ever felt. I don't even remember having my babies being that bad. It was one of those just stabbing pains. And so I didn't even think I could get in the car to go to the hospital. I couldn't walk that far. It was just like one totally useless leg, My husband had bought a walker recently in a deal in an auction just so we'd have a backup of something like that, because we've needed it before and had to borrow it. So I had a walker, which has helped a lot. But so I had the ambulance come get me, my first time ever riding in an ambulance. And they put me on a gurney and took me. And I didn't get in a room right away like I thought I would. I actually had to sit in the lobby, in my pajamas, mind you. I just saw no point on putting on a bunch of clothes, and I couldn't hardly move. I didn't care. I did manage to get myself in the shower, take a nice shower, put on a new nightgown that I had bought, and some socks, clean socks. That might have really exhausted me too. And then after that, other stuff. So got to the hospital. Anyway, I had to wait in the waiting room. Then they came and got me, asked questions, did an x-ray. My knee was fine, but it did have some evidence of stress in it, small. I don't know what they call it. I don't think it was contusion, but it was some term. So they opted to give me steroids and send me home. My blood was flowing in my leg fine. My blood pressure was good, all that stuff. But when the EMT came here and I told him how much pain I was in, of course he didn't see me screaming because I could only, this did bring me to literal moaning and groaning and screaming, and I never do that. I didn't even do that when I had my babies. But I wasn't doing that when they were here because I had my leg rested up and not moving. It was when I moved it that was painful. But he said to me, "Do you want some fentanyl?" And I immediately thought of all the bad things about fentanyl. Prince overdosed from fentanyl. I know it's addictive, and even though I don't have an addictive personality, I've never done drugs like that. I I just laughed and said, I don't think so. I thought he was kind of joking, but I don't think it was a joke. I think they really do offer you that if you're in pain. And I'll tell you what, I should have accepted it because they didn't give me any pain medicine. I don't think they were going to give me anything strong anyway, but I told them I was on meloxicam, just a morning dose. But anyway, by the time I got out of there and got to the car and got home, the pain was starting up again really bad because I had to move my leg to get in the car, and my leg is all stiff. Like it feels like felt like it weighed 100 pounds last night. Like I couldn't even lift it off the bed. And I just told my husband, I was like, what kind of pain meds do you have? Because he had hip surgery. He's like, I have some oxycodone. And I said, just give it to me. That's how bad the pain was. I was like, I'm not going to get any sleep. So I had to take 2 oxycodone. Now, they're probably really low dose. I don't remember what they were, but it didn't even face the pain at all. It might have made me sleepy. That's all. I woke up 4 or 5 times with just like a total spasm in my leg, like a Charlie horse from like your ankle to your hip. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. And it would just wake me up, or I'd try to move to get on my side, which I couldn't. I couldn't get on my side to sleep. So I was sleeping in a semi-upright position all night. No CPAP. And in a semi-sleep, dozing off and waking up, dozing off and waking up, can't get comfortable. So, yeah, if I was doing it again, I would have taken the fentanyl. But it was getting about 6 o'clock in the evening, and so I knew I would be taking my medical marijuana gummies around that time, and I thought, well, I'll just take one of those and that'll relax me and everything. Now by 2:30 this morning, my leg was better. I did take some magnesium, thinking it would calm down the muscles, and maybe that worked, because by 2:30 swelling had gone down. I could get up and I could actually put in some pressure on that foot and walk with the walker easily. I can walk without the walker, but I think I put a little more strain on my leg than necessary, and I'm a little bit better when I have the walker. So I'm out of commission for riding my bike right now, and that's what I get for pushing it too hard. I told my husband, oh, I'm feeling the burn. And he's like, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. But not me. I'm all or out. I'm all in or all out, which is probably why my channel is like that too. I'm either all in with doing videos or I'm all out with doing videos. Same thing with painting. Painting dolls. I'm all in or I'm all out. So that's what it's like. So Firefly hasn't had a makeover yet, but we are going to try to do a makeover with Firefly at some point. Make her look a little bit more like Betty Boop. Some big eyelashes, and I have some glass brown eyes. Hopefully that will fit in there. And we'll see how it comes. But my dog just found the wrapper to my peanut butter protein bar, which I think it was all peanut butter. There was no chocolate on it. Oh, he's going crazy looking at it. He is so funny. As soon as I turn my back, now I don't know when he did this, maybe while I was doing this video. Like when I go into my bathroom to go to the bathroom, instantly when he sees me go in there, he comes in, checks that I'm in there, and then he makes a dash for my trash can, looking for whatever's in my trash can, particularly tissues, that he feels like he loves to rip up tissues. so mischievous when it comes to that. It's just like every single time he knows I'm going to be like busy for a minute, and he can be mischievous. So Tammy was asking about videos, like, do we need to change up our videos? Do we feel like they're boring? I feel like that sometimes. I feel like it's doing the same thing over and over again. I'm more of a chatter vlogger, as you guys know. I am going to try to keep this shorter. So I usually talk about my day or what's going on in my life and stuff, you know, the dolls too, but I guess I feel like sometimes there's only so much I can say about dolls. I'm not a heavy collector right now. I have a nice collection already. So, yeah, play it day by day, but it's getting close to me hitting the bed. Might watch a little bit of stuff on the Lori Dumbbell trial in Arizona, is what I call her. Total narcissist. Murdered 4 people, probably 5, and would have tried to murder another one. So that girl is a whack case and defending herself in the Arizona court, and it's shameful, really shameful the way she conducts herself. So that's been interesting to watch. She's like a toddler throwing a tantrum when she don't get her way. But anyway, guys, that's that. I've been laid up in bed with my leg elevated and ice on it, and knee band, and I'm on like my steroids today. I took 6 all at once, and then tomorrow I take 5, and then it goes to 4, 3, 2, 1 for like about 6 days, I think. Well, I'm feeling by the end of the cycle, I'll probably be feeling pretty good, but I'm going ahead with my party this weekend. Everybody already responded. I've got things put together for it. I have been trying to pick up here and there and organize and declutter some things, and I really only need to do some light dusting to have company over. I don't need to be a perfectionist and fanatic about it like I usually am. I usually like mop all my floors thoroughly, really good, before 25 people come to my house. Now, is that stupid? That's stupid. I should mop the floors after the 25 people come to my house. They're all tracking in dirt from their shoes. They're all eating food and probably dropping stuff. It makes no sense to do what I've been doing. So I'm not going to do that this time. If there's some spot cleaning I need to do, I'm going to do that, because nobody notices if I clean my floor or I don't clean my floor. It just doesn't show anything. And do some light dusting and just go with the flow. My biggest thing I've learned lately from getting older is just go with the flow. Don't stress about stupid things. And have fun. Just have fun. I may be 70, but I'm not going to let my mind be 70. I am going to live like I'm a young person if I can, to some degree. But my body woke me up a little bit and said, okay, it's good you're doing all this, and the doctor said that too. It's good you're riding your bike. It's good you're doing the vibration plate and trying to lose weight and all that, but when the knee starts to hurt, back off. So that's what I've had to do, but hopefully by next week I'll be back at it again. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.